This is advanced joint locking drill number 2. First one we covered someone who's loose and relaxed. So they move around, you follow the motions. So when they're relaxed like this, they can move around, you follow the motions, and you learn how to go from lock to lock fluidly. And sometimes they escape and you learn how to move with them, and that's fine. The second level, you want to go with kind of static tension, because the majority of people in life are tense, not loose. So you got two things you got to learn with tension. If I go like this and he tenses up really hard, if I know how to do it, I can use that tension to dislodge him and move him. What you do is you take that tension and you work it into his body. For example, like if he grabs, right? If he grabs me, I could escape, obviously. I could try and, go into something else. But a lot of times, if I understand how his tension works, I could use the tension to move him around. Because once I get him off balance on the toe, his tension locks him into one spot, and I can just drive him where I want. So there's that type of joint locking where someone tenses up, and what you want to do is you want to feel that tension, and then you got to feel how you move it. See how he's kind of like a block? When he's like a block, you can move him. And when you move him, that's when this stuff starts setting up into work. Because as he's trying to regain his balance, that's when you're trying to put the lock on. You don't wait for him to tense and try and crank a lock on, because he's strong in that position. But if I move him, and then all of a sudden this loosens up, because he's more worried about his feet than he is about his hands. So, and you do that from all positions, right? It could be from any grab, from any side. You want to learn how to move people. You want to learn how to shift them. You want to learn how to take their structure and their balance and move them around a little bit. And that's how you get into these locks. The second type is when you get someone who's very tense, and what you have to do is you have to take your mind off the tension. So if this guy's protecting himself with his mind, he's very hard to move because he's not letting you do it. But if you can take his mind to his pain, you can injure him. All of a sudden this gets a lot easier. So what I like to do with these drills a lot of times is you get someone tense, you have him tense up, and then what you do is you have to make sure he's not tense. And then you can go into something. So you have to learn to set these up. You hit them in such a manner to where these things get easier to use. So it could be a push, it could be a strike, it could be a kick. It doesn't matter, as long as you take his mind to the point of pain and not the point where the lock is. So that's a nice flow drill to do too. A lot of times what I'll do is he'll tense up and I'll whack him, and then I'll try and go into the motion, and then we'll go back and he'll tense up again, and I'll whack him again, and we'll go into something else, and he'll tense up and I'll whack him again, and that allows me to go into the next motion. So again, the first drill was relaxation, the second drill is with tension. In the next video, we're going to cover tense and relaxation when he's giving you a little resistance. This is Bill Coney for Straight Circle Martial Arts. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time.